MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball next on the show. Jacob deGrom is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he has got an excellent strikeout to walk ratio. He's dominating hitters. He doesn't walk guys. He's around the plate. And that number alone just tells me his stuff is dominating and hitters can't catch up to it. Let's watch him execute in this game.
At the plate, D. Gordon. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at-bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, base is empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy. And now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Marlins leave 1. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Wei-Yin Chen gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, looking at his numbers, he's got 3 times the strikeouts to walks, and what that tells me, that's very good. He's going to dominate hitters. His stuff is electric, and if he continues to keep guys off balance and not walk hitters, he'll continue to have a successful season. We'll see if he's able to execute that game plan in this game.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Well, Matt, this is game 1 of the road trip, but they had a pretty nice homestand, going 5-2. I love the fact that they came up with some big hits when they needed to. They're just playing good ball right now, very consistent.
Career numbers against Chen. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Yelich. Makes the play, 1 away. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for Lucas Duda. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Into the box now, Curtis Granderson. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
1-2 now.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Granderson waits on the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 22 home runs, 57 runs batted in. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Chen's got his target. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now a flare out toward right center. Gordon ranging into shallow right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Into the box now, Justin Bohr, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, when your average is down that low, you'll take any kind of hit. He'll take that all day long right there.
JT Realmuto.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. Martin Prado is on deck. Set. Here's the 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes on the move. He's there and records the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
Martin Prado now, and this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. High in the air out to center field. There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are 2 away now. Here's Echeverria now. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly by Walker. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Lucas Duda, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club.
Lucas Duda.
First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-2 pitch.
Nope.
And that misses 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those two balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins.
Batting fifth.
This team can pick it. Lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Here's Neil Walker. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And that one stayed up a little high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Stanton's going to come over for a look, but he won't have a play. It's a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike three called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. Career numbers against Chen: 4 hits in 27 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gordon is there for it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping into the box,
Leading off for
Wei-In
Miami.
Chen. He'll step
pitcher,
in to
number
lead it off in the
54.
top of the third.
Wei-In Chen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 1-1. Here it comes. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And the pitch on 2-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Cabrera there for this one. It's short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Reyes has it, and Gordon will beat this one out. It's a bunt single.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. Third inning, no score to this point. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He keeps right on trucking. 51 steals on the year. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is high. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
To 2-2 now.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Ready for another chance? Mark Trumbo. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Hard hit ball to short. Cabrera, great stop. That's off to that one. One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Juan Lagares. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 delivery. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, It's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Rene Rivera.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
6 home runs. The average not so hot, down at 210 for the season, and 33 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Lined back over second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Well, that's a heck of an at-bat. He got himself down early, 0-2, fights off a couple more pitches, gets to the 5th pitch of the at-bat, and gets a base hit. Nice job.
Into the box now, Jacob deGrom, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. David Phelps comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
David Phelps.
One 0 count. Here it is. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Echeverria for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Third baseman, number 7. Jose Reyes.
Digging in to try it again. Jose Reyes is past batting line against David Phelps. A 3 for 12 line. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Two and 1 now to Reyes. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And a good at bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding in once again, Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Well hit. deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. At the plate, Justin Bour. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Justin Bour.
First pitch on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Granderson is under it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that should make him smile a little bit. He's having a rough season, but that right there, he'll take that base hit any day.
Third baseman, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Cabrera onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's Echeverria now as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that's in there. Base hit.
This is when you really know you're on a hot streak. When a ball falls in like that, you sit back and you just say, I'll take it.
David Phelps.
In now, David Phelps, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Chopped foul wide of first.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Nope. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 52.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Trumbo ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 21.
Here's Lucas Duda now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Neil Walker as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Walker waits on the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. His past batting line against David Phelps, 1 for 5. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. That's on the outer edge. 3-1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there in that situation, he probably had the green light. 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here too. 3-1.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trumbo has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1, 2, 3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Here's D. Gordon now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Now here's the pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Cabrera into shallow center. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In is Christian Yelich.
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
And this is taken in by Reyes for out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a walk in his last trip. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now another 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Finish him up.
0-2. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Marlins leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in, the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch, and this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-1. Here's Echeverria at shortstop. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's Juan Lagares. His past batting line against David Phelps, 0 for 7. Pitch on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The pitch. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Yelich. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Rene Rivera.
Digging in for his second at bat, Rene Rivera. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And that misses, ball 4, and now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First delivery to him on the way. Jacob deGrom is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. One and 2, here it comes. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Gordon is there, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Digging in once again, Justin Bohr. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And this is going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the upper deck, but foul. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Into the box, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A high fastball is in there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Stepping in now, Martin Prado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Little tapper down the first baseline, but it gets fouled. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ready on 1 and 2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering for Walker now at second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Digging in to try it again, Adeiny Echeverria. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at bat. It's ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes, and it looks so good. Good job of holding up.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Granderson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 1-0 Miami. Fernando Rodriguez enters
Now
to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 33, Fernando Rodriguez.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Reyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jose Reyes.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled back. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Curtis Granderson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Granderson waits on the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. And a neck high fastball that time. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Yelich will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Josh Edgen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
66, Josh Edgen.
Ichiro Suzuki is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. In there, no balls and a strike. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 2 home runs and 23 driven in. And he takes strike 2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Here's the 0-2. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Walker's got it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 9, Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Ready once again, D. Gordon. He flew out in his last at-bat. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. He's set, and the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And the pitch. Lined hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Riding in once again, Christian Yelich. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Are you kidding me? Come on, New York.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. But they hold a 1-0 lead. Junichi Tazawa gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Junichi Tazawa.
Ready for another chance. Lucas Duda will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Lucas Duda.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Nope.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. All right, man.
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Got him to go down swinging there. Lucas Duda is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And they start him out away with a cold strike. And there's ball one.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in the switch hitter as Drupal Cabrera. His career numbers in this matchup. He's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. And that misses ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Marlins 1 and the Mets nothing. Hansel Robles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, Hansel Robles.
And there now is Giancarlo Stanton. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Now another 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Justin Bohr will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Granderson is under it. And that ends the inning. Miami down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Bearclaw is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 46, Kyle Bearclaw.
Stepping into the box, Juan Lagares. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Juan Lagares.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And here's a slider, strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Michael Conforto will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. The 1-0 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Runner at second here with one man out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
1-2. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. In now, Jose Reyes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Two and one now to Reyes. Slice down the left side, but fouled.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 2 out here and a runner at second. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The right fielder, number 3.
In is Curtis Granderson.
Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set and the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you've set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
From the stretch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Softly hit out toward short. A toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. Mets leave them loaded. They're down 1-0. The 7 train making its stops just outside Citi Field as we welcome you back inside
Your
for the
attention,
remainder
please.
of baseball on the
A
show.
defensive change for the
Desmond
match.
Jennings will
Now
stay in the
catching,
ball game as he'll likely
number
do the
72.
catching from here out.
Desmond Jennings.
Fernando
Now
Salas
pitching for the New York
enters from the
Mets.
pen to start the
Number
9th inning
59.
as he'll try to keep the score
Fernando
right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, JT
Leading off for the
Realmuto.
Marlins.
He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Real Muto.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Ready with the 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Grounded to short. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone
The
now.
batter, number 3.
So striding in, Adeiny Echeverria. Lifetime against this pitcher. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Right to Cabrera. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Nothing further in the Miami 9th. Last chance coming up for the Mets. They trail it here by just a run. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your
Brad
attention,
Boxberger
please.
enters the
These
game to
changes
finish this
for
one off
Miami.
here in the bottom of the
Now
9th.
pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 26, Brad Boxberger. Now playing shortstop and batting in
Here's
the 9th
Lucas
spot.
Duda now.
Number
He's going to
19.
lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
In there for strike 1.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. but lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Here it comes. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Right to Gordon. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Yeah, 3-2 now.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. This is in the air out to left field. Trumbo has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Coming to the plate now, Asdrubal Cabrera. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Trumbo giving chase. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Miami Marlins pick up win number 70 to top the division. David Phelps gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Jacob deGrom is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Brad Boxberger hammers down the save, his 14th. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the Show Nation.